So finally, I think it's time to do what I originally intended to do on this channel, which was to play Sega Mega Drive games. Well, that was the original aim for making a YouTube channel, and then it kind of just I got into so many other games that I thought, you know what, fuck it, why not? But yeah, I'll be playing one of my favorites now, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for the Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis, depending on where you're from. And it's a game that I played a ton when I was a kid. So let's go for it. Yeah, so yeah, that jingle I'll never forget in my life. But yeah, I do want to test something though. Up, down, left, right, A, start. Well, that's interesting because I heard the ring going what when I pressed that, but I know I'm aware that there was a cheat code there from the original cartridge anyway, which allowed you to unlock all the levels, but it didn't seem to work. So maybe for this version of the game, which is the Steam version, it's been disabled. But yeah, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Everyone knows Sonic the Hedgehog. But this is the first game that came out, really, and it came out around the time. Well, I think it came out to rival the whole Super Mario thing, you know, the whole Sega Mega Drive, Nintendo malarkey. But yeah, it's a really, really fun game. Very high speed, a lot more high speed than Mario. And so I just got distracted because I was pretty sure there was a free life somewhere, but I think I've completely skipped it. I mean, this is the first time I'm playing the game since, well, many moons ago. So I'm having all these sort of like very minor memories in my head of stuff in the game. But yeah, each stage is split up into 3 acts, and the final act is the boss act. Those of you who have played it when you were younger will know this. And if you get more than 50 rings, you get a bonus stage like now. And these stages are extremely annoying because all you have control over is Sonic's jumps. So the way you have to navigate through the whole, I'm going to call it a map, it's not really a map, but a stage level if you like, is by hitting these little R's that you see, like there's one above me now, and that changes the rotation of the actual walls if you like. And you have to try and navigate yourself to the Chaos Emerald, which is actually... Stay away from that, stay away. Well, that's what you shouldn't do even. If you go to them gold bits, then it automatically ends the stage, and you don't get the Chaos Emerald. Whereas a little bit up from where I was, there was a Chaos Emerald, and if you get it, well, I think you get all 7. I think. Well, I don't know. When I was younger, I don't ever remember becoming Supersonic. I don't even remember if I actually ever got all the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So I don't know if Supersonic is actually still, if you can actually become Supersonic in this game. I know you can in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, but I'm not too sure about Sonic 1. And that was harsh, because normally when you get hurt, you lose your rings and you start flashing and you're invulnerable for X amount of time. But that was harsh. The reason I'm doing that is because I remember from, again, when I was younger, there was a secret bit down here, and I just got to it. And that gets you some extra rings, and then to escape, you have to break through these walls. And I just got a speed thing as well, so I better utilize that. I kind of want to restart this, guys. And I will. Because that's a really bad start. So here we go again. And this time I'm going to try and concentrate a bit more because I think I'm doing a ton of talking right now. But no, the cheat doesn't work. Alright, let's go. I have seen people do Sonic the Hedgehog speedruns, and it's something that I've always wanted to try. But it's insane, some of the stuff they do. I mean, they exploit a few glitches to get to the end of the level before the level's even pretty much started. But I'm not good enough for that. I'm too much of a noob. But yeah, I'm just going to try and power through the level. I still want to try and get 100 coins because I don't know if you guys know, but if you get 100 coins, you also gain an extra life. So it's good to get as many lives as you can because I know there's a couple of boss battles later on, or battles against Dr. Robot. That was lucky as fuck. Battles against Dr. Robotnik, where that can be a bit annoying. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get as many rings as I can. Oh, okay, I'll go that way. So yeah, so there's not. I was still pretty sure there was a life around here somewhere, but clearly I'm just remembering silly things. 3 rings though, which I missed all of them. If I get one more ring, there we go, there's my life that I was talking about. And now I should be coming up to the end of the level. Very soon. And I'm going to get that. And this time, I am going to try and get the Chaos Emerald. And not mess it up. But yeah, the levels are all sort of, it's just, I mean, obviously side-scrolling platformer, so the levels can, well, I wouldn't say get repetitive, because some of them can be very hard, and in actual fact, in this game, this game that I'm doing, well, this particular Sonic game, it actually has, well, that lasted long, didn't it? It actually has, what I believe to be one of the hardest Sonic the Hedgehog levels in, well, throughout the franchise, and I've played a ton of Sonic games in my life, but still, there's level 4 called Labyrinth Zone, I think, or Labyrinth Maze Zone, or something like that, which is absolutely brutal, and it's a level that I've always hated. But then again, it's the water level, and I'm sure you Sonic fans out there will know how frustrating the Sonic the Hedgehog water levels can be. But yeah, oh, there's a life up there. Right, how do I get that? How do I get that? How do I get that life? I don't think there is a way to get that life. Oh, there is. Hang on, I remember. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I remember. Now, there was a secret bit here which I missed that you can get to from the start if you jump over the spikes, but I can just get to it from this side. I'm gonna go and get the rings from behind it, and then I do remember how to get to that life, which I want to get because obviously I want to get as many lives as I can before the game starts getting annoying. Right, if you go down here and ignore going upwards, there should be, yeah, a swinging thing. So, if you can make your way across without falling under torrential spike pit below, like that, that's how you do it like a pro. No, I'm still new. Go across, I'm just a bit, yeah, I was a bit skeptical of something like stupid there, that's gonna knock me back. The springs, and then if you go on this spring here, boom. Ah, the memories. Right, now that I've got 5 lives, that should be enough. I'm gonna try and not wasting too much time now trying to get lives, because I should, oh, if I'm any good, which I'm not, I should be able to get 100 rings in this level still, but I don't think I will. I think I'm at the end of the stage now. Oh, not yet. Because if I can get 100 rings in this stage, then I should get another life. So I need another 11 more rings without actually, I need another 1 more ring without actually getting hurt. Let's see. Done. Okay. 6 lives. That's good. So now I should be able to just power through the whole game. Well, not the whole game, but enough of the game. And jump. Oh, I can't even jump. Yeah, you've only got a limited amount of time to get the giant ring, and I flipped it up again. That's fine. Just a little interesting little fact. Before, when I decided that I wanted to record Sega Mega Drive games, I actually bought, I'll show you in a second, but I'm not going to show you right now because, you know, game and all, and I've got the stars, so I might as well utilize it the best I can. But I actually bought one of those, it's a company called Games who have bought the licenses for Sega Mega Drive games, I suppose, and they've made a little console of their own, which I'm not sure if it emulates the games or if it just has a copy of the games on it through some kind of, well, I suppose that is emulating, so yes, it does emulate the game. Through a Sega Mega Drive engine or whatever. But I had one of them which I was connecting up to a HD PVR, and I got it to work and all fine, and I was going to use that originally to record the gameplays. But there was one very important, I feel, issue involving Sega Mega Drive games, and that is the music for Sega Mega Drive. A lot of the Sega Mega Drive games, or the soundtracks, are absolutely fantastic. And this Games device absolutely butchered the audio, and when I tried playing it, it just sounded like absolute shite. So I was like, no, I can't do this, because those people, the people who have, those of you who have actually played the original Sega Mega Drive games will instantly be like, oh, that doesn't sound right, something's wrong there, etc, etc, because that's exactly how I felt. So I decided to scrap that idea. It was this thing here. I mean, it even has a cartridge in it to allow you to plug in your own Sega Mega Drive cartridges. But yeah, oh, boss battle. Alright, so this is the third act. And I always remember this boss battle because of the damn pendulum he swings. And now he's wrecking me with it. So, okay, 1 ring, that's all I need. So, I do remember you can actually just cower away in the corner here, wait for him to go. And yeah, always the case with the original Sonic games is that the boss needed to be hit 8 times before he died. Just specifically 8. And it didn't get any harder or any easier. It was just always 8. Okay, so I've got no rings, so... Can I do this with no rings? Oh, of course I can, I hope. But when I was younger, interesting little fact, when I was younger, I used to believe the only way to kill him was by hitting the big yellow circle in front of his ship. But, yeah, that's obviously not the case. You just have to just hit him. But yeah, that's the end of Act 1. And like, you know what? I've taken like bloody a long ass time doing just that. But yeah, the next zone is a little bit infuriating. It's not hard per se. It's just I feel the levels are a bit long. And that's the labyrinth zone. Not labyrinth zone, the marble zone thingy. Because there's lots of lava here, and you have to do a lot of sort of lava surfing on bloody, well, square blocks. I think they're meant to be stones, but obviously the graphics disallow that. So it's just like blocks, if you like. And you can fall into it a lot and die, but I'm going to try and do it perfectly. Well, perfectly in the sense that I'm going to try not dying. And the level's barely started and I've already got 46 rings. That's fantastic. So let's see if I can get 100. Just, I mean, not actively trying to get 100, just to see if I can get 100. So the aim is to not get hurt. But yeah, this level was always a weird one to me because I used to wonder to myself, like, what kind of madman does it take to build a fucking palace or castle like this? Like, got all these fucking spikes in it and stuff. And I thought to myself, well, I didn't use this particular word because when I was younger, I didn't know what the hell sadistic meant. But I used to think that this was one evil badass man who made a fucking castle like this. And then the second question is, why the fuck is Sonic here? And that makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, in these early games, you can't really follow a story per se, because there's no cutscenes or anything. It's just literally a bunch of platforming. You know, getting from A to B in a variety of levels. Which for the time that's great, but now we've got all these games that have fantastic, like all these storylines and cutscenes and stuff. But then, if you think about it, really, it's a bit silly. You're just this blue hedgehog who's basically going to all these dangerous locations around the world, and chasing after this bloody crazy scientist, or doctor. Right, this is the end of level. I could not get 100 rings. I mean, obviously, get it. Okay, obviously the Chaos Emeralds are playing a massive part in it because Eggman / Robotnik, again, depending on where you're from, wants these Chaos Emeralds for himself. Okay, special stage. Let's see. I don't remember any of these. I remember the first one because that's the easiest, but I don't remember any of them. Oh, there's also some of the circles around the edge say up and down on them. That's showing you roughly the direction of where the Chaos Emerald is. So, I'm not letting myself fall down there. Down. So it's saying down. It's now saying up. I'm now completely confused. That's where I came from. I think it's up that way. Well, definitely not in there. Okay, okay, I know where it is. Oh, stop rotating! This is infuriating, seriously. And even when, I mean, obviously when I'm a little kid, it's even more infuriating. When anyone's a little kid, really. Right, here it is. Okay. The Chaos Emerald, now you have to break all these bloody crystal things, and they all require 3 hits apiece, depending on the colour. The green / yellow, yellowish colour, I can't actually tell which colour it is. Little interesting fact for you all there, I'm colourblind. True story. And please, no one ever ask me what colour their t-shirt is, because it's not that kind of colourblind. But anyway, yeah, I think they're green, but they could be yellow. And then they turn pink, and then I think the blue ones take even longer to break. Yeah, the blue ones have to go through all the colours. But Sonic, just sit in. There we go. Sit in one place. There we go. At least I got one of them. But yeah, And they get harder and harder and more annoying and obviously you don't know what the map actually looks like. So you have no real idea at all. Oh, I got to continue as well. You have no real idea at all where the hell the Chaos Emerald is. Because those directional things just mean fuck all. Really. But yeah, Act 2. I think it's this act or the act after where there's actually a scene that you get in a lot of these kind of games where you get chased by something, and I think you get chased by lava. What? Where you just get chased and you get chased by lava here. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before with the sliding on the rocks or whatever across the lava. Which is slow and it just takes so much time. And there's always these little secrets around. I tell you what, these caterpillars are probably one of the worst enemies in the entire game. Because if you don't jump on them on their head and you hit them wrong, they'll explode into lots of little pieces. And yeah, this is the lava I was talking about. But I should be fine. I think, you know, when you're younger, it travels a lot faster, but look how long it's going to take to get here. There we go. Anyone can outrun that. A snail could outrun that. Sonic the Snail Jog. Anyway, but yeah, and when you're a kid, obviously it's like, oh shit, lava, I'm gonna die, blah blah, and then you think it's traveling at you at about fucking 6,000 miles per hour. But it's literally like the slowest thing ever. I was aware of these caterpillars because they used to always catch me out because when I was younger. Again, remember I used to always try and jump on them in such a tight location, and the easiest way to get them simply is by rolling. But yeah. Another one of these. I mean, also, the level design is really weird. Like, let's just imagine if this castle was a real place. Then, I've just come from a lower level which had lava on it to an upper level which had brick wall above me with lava above it. Which means that someone, the designer, again the sadistic bastard, he's built a castle where he's built multiple floors and he's actively poured lava on every single floor himself. Also, a little secret down here. Oh, it's down here. A free life. So I'm doing quite well this time around. Unlike last time when I literally just died as soon lost all my lives as soon as I started. Which I will include in this video. For the shits and giggles. Right, now you have to, the annoying thing is that you have to travel backwards and forth on that bit. So I've got 7 lives, which is great. And haven't died yet, I don't think. No, I haven't died yet. Well, not this time round. But yeah. And one more. You have to always catch that jump just right, otherwise you'll just fall again. These caterpillars, man. So yeah, also, if you guys aren't familiar with the Sonic, well, the story of Sonic, I mean, I know the most recent games have an elaborate story and stuff, but in this, as far as I'm aware, because I've never actually done research on it, it's just what I've gathered from playing the game, is Dr. Robotnik / Eggman, has basically like captured all the animals in the world, turned them into robots, and wants the Chaos Emeralds to like basically take over the entire world. And he's captured the animals to create a robot army to try and prevent annoying blue hedgehogs, Sonic, from preventing him from doing such a thing. But that still never explains why the hell Sonic ends up in a location like this. What has this got to do with fucking finding Robotnik? You can actually get all of those, and all of these, all in one hit and get a ton of points for it. But I'm shit. Well, I killed him and I took damage off him. That's not fair. Right. Avoid that. Get the stars. Now I can just run. Is there any secrets down here? Nope, no secrets. Run. Jump, run. Come on. Come on. Come on. But then, why actually, maybe this place was built by Robotnik, because all of his flipping robot army is here. So maybe he did build it all and planted them all here, and then somehow is falsely get it. Falsely leading Sonic to the to these places to try and, like, you know, get him killed by the robot army. I don't really know. I'm sure somewhere on the internet there's some elaborate story that some smart guy has written up. Well, close. Or even the developers. So this one's right in the middle. Oh, that's a lot to break through though. Right, so I'm guessing. Oh, and there's annoying little sort of end bits. Right. Oh, don't rotate. I'll tell you what's the most annoying thing is those flipping bells. These things. That other side looked good. Now I have to flip away on this side again, but I'm determined to get this. I've got another continue though. That's what that sound means. That. Oh, wait, where's beer? Okay. Come on. Break this. Break this. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's rotating back around now. So if you just wait here patiently does it. Jump in. Boom. Yes. Got it. Although again, there's no point getting them all now because I missed the first 2 levels. Or special stages, so I can't ever get them Chaos Emeralds again. But it's good to see how I've got to continue. Also, another little thing. I'm very, very familiar with the music to this game. And that is because some of you may know that I am a drummer. And before... well, it was kind of before I actually started this channel altogether. I actually started practicing all the entire soundtrack to this game on the drums because it's really, really fun. And it is my aim at some point I will upload a video of me just making some massive video medley of all the music from this game because it is extremely fun. But yeah, I never got around to doing it because frankly I'm shit, or I feel like I'm shit. Like drumming's one of them things with me. It's been on and off in my life, and I've I mean I used to play when I was younger, then I stopped for a whole bunch of time because of university and stuff. And I came back from university and my acoustic kit was a piece of shit and it sounded like crap, wasn't motivated. Then I got the electric kit and started playing a bit more, so I'm getting back into it slowly. I'm just phasing myself into it. But yeah, I will definitely be uploading at some point a video medley, if you like, of the soundtrack for this game because it is fantastic. Right. I actually remembered that you can't actually get to that platform off the first lava tornado thing, whatever it was. So you have to actually wait for the second one. Right. That's okay. Oh, I did lost my shield. Oh, this is the third act as well, so that means boss act. That's fairly simple. There's gonna be another caterpillar here, isn't there? Yep. Right. And I don't get the point in these green pipes. They just don't fit in the whole theme of the level. Like, the entire level is literally like this sort of medieval theme, if you like. And he's got these like random sort of like fucking plastic looking pipes just like sort of bobbing up and down. Unless they're pumping the lava from place to place. And then that does show that the developer of this castle thing is a sadistic bastard. Who is deliberately placing all the lava here. I.e. Robotnik, who wants to try and catch Sonic out. Right, that's a lot of rabbits. I freed them. Another one. Is that a rabbit? Is this a squirrel? It's not even a rabbit. Rabbits don't have tails like that. Or could it be a fox? Or a dog or a cat? Anyway, say something. Oh, it actually scared me. I wasn't expecting that to come down. Right. Right, more of this lava surfing, man. I hate it. Look at the little bunny thing. Oh, wait, what the hell is it? Whatever it is, he's just like casually hopping along the lava, not getting hurt. And I go in it, and boom, I lose all my fucking rings. And I'm the hero of the game. It's those guys that need to be chasing Robotnik. They don't seem to be hurt by anything. Okay. Oh, for a second there, I genuinely thought I had actually, I was actually going to land on them spikes. This is annoying. Right, got there to the end. And I think this is the part with the boss battle. You noob. There's a safe point. If there's a safe point, there's a boss battle. Here we go. This one's pretty straightforward as well. He just drops lava onto the platforms. And you can usually hit him twice before you need to jump to the other platform. 1, 2, jump. 1, 2, jump. And this should be it. 1, 2, dead. Oh shit! 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 Don't. Okay. If I had stopped flashing just a moment sooner, I would have caught fire and died because I didn't have any rings. But yeah, so that's the I can't remember what stage it's called. Marble zone or whatever it is. Spring Yard. Right, this is gonna be the last zone that I do for this video, and that's purely because of the fact that this game has 6 zones in it in altogether, or levels if you like. And I think it'll be too long if I try and do them all in one hit, especially since I know what's coming next, and the next couple, well, there's 3 more levels coming. 2 of those 3 are a piece of shit, and I literally mean a piece of shit, and they're gonna take some they're gonna take some time. So so while it's still easy, I think when I'm done with this stage, I will be calling it quits there, and then, yeah. But let's not talk about that now, because I am not leaving just yet. So why am I acting like I'm ending the video? I really don't know. Right, and oh, also, that is basically me. That is you, Sonic. He always rolls down a damn hill. No idea what that button did. Oh, it did. What that button did. I said. Okay, let's try it then. That. Oh, fair enough. Where does it take me to, though? The sky. But yeah, okay. On what? What? Just random word saying on just appearing and no. Okay, fair enough. CPU. What? Is that some kind of Easter egg that I've missed? Now I'm stuck. No, you twit. Close. I was gonna say close call then. Like a twat. I'm still here. Okay, come on. Update. Okay, there you go. CPU. Okay. On CPU. I want to see what else it says now. Man. Yeah, also I do remember one thing. When I was younger, I used to think that those sort of them moving platform things were like massive giant barrels for some reason. Oh, why did they look like barrels to me? But in hindsight, they look nothing like a flipping barrel. Right. I remember this, the half pipe. If you time it just right, you can get through them all one after another and not get hit by the spikes. No, I knew. I don't know why he doesn't spin when he's like bouncing on springs. What? Okay, fair enough. Whatever. I want to get to that. Frick. Middle. Yep. Now jump over these springs and try and land there. Stamp on that, and I should get to the end of the level. Yep. Yep, I do remember there being there, because you can go the other way around the top, but it's a bit pointless because you just have to walk down, go down on bloody slow barrels, and that takes more time. Right, I remember this. You hit it and it always bounces you back. Every single time it bounces you back. Like, fuck off, you're better off just walking there. Right. Oh, 2 spikes this time. Looks like they're up in the game. I'm doing quite well here to not get hit. With all 3 of them as well. Right, down here we go. Right. Now I think I have to wait for that. Yeah. It's a bit tough. wait for that to come down. And then try and land on it. Well, ain't that irritating? Right, and up here we go. And down here. I don't actually remember at what point this part of the this second stage ends. For some reason, this spring yard zone is a zone that I really do not remember much of at all. Except for the back barrels and stuff, I don't remember just the level layout. Obviously the first two levels I do. It's just probably because when you're younger and you keep playing the game, obviously you can't save it back then. So you keep playing it over and over. Oh, I got the special stage. Oh, I missed it. Obviously you keep playing it over and over, and then sorry. Yeah, obviously you keep having to play it over and over, and then you get used to those two levels. So yeah, I was just momentarily distracted by something that popped up on my other screen. So yeah, but I've sorted that now. So back to this. Whereas yeah, this is Act 3, yeah. Whereas I don't remember the layouts often much for this one, but that's fine. Because it's all pretty self-explanatory now. You just kind of go in that direction, in the right direction, I suppose. But yeah. Also, these crabs, they're like a robot version of Krabby. And like Krabby from Pokemon is what I mean. I don't mean like, I don't know, some weird thing called Krabby that only I've ever heard of and no one else has. I'm talking about Krabby, or like, is it Kingler from Pokemon? Get a ring. Oh, for flip's sake. Okay, got a ring. Okay, yeah. It's like, and this game was also released well before Pokemon, so, you know. It's questionable where the influences come from. No, I'm kidding. And back up here we go. This one is a funny one because you don't really know if you have to go down or up, and you go down and it ends up being a dead end. But yeah, up we go. He's gonna fire at me, isn't he? No, he's not. It's either that or Mr. Krabs, you know. Which is funny actually. I was watching SpongeBob earlier on today. I was watching that episode where SpongeBob is trying to convince what's his face, Squidward, to eat a Krabby Patty, and then Squidward falls in love with him and becomes like, yeah, fat. Right. Yeah, sometimes I see that the stars, it's very pointless sometimes, because like really having a power like this, you're meant to feel like it's meant to be like all nice and epic and stuff, but because the levels are so sort of, what's the word, nitty gritty sometimes, that require you to do sort of like go in tight passageways and do very specific jumps and stuff, you don't really get, oh that's fast, you don't really get much use out of them. Well, I would love to have had it right now. And then got another one. God, that's fast. And then back down we go. One thing I do remember at this stage, what the boss is like. In fact, actually, no, I can probably sit here and actually tell you that I remember what the boss is like for every single stage for Sonic 1, and I do actually remember every single boss. Right, and I also remember this is coming up to the boss now, because there's a whole series of them, about 4 or 5, maybe even 6. And this boss likes to eat the floor, or destroy platforms on the floor, as you'll see in a sec. Platforms, fortunately, if I remember, you can actually control which one he goes to by simply just walking over it, over the one that you want him to go and get, and he'll just drop down there like that. So you can actually convince him. Oh well, no, he's gone that way now. To like take every single one, so you still got a place to stand. Yep, like this. I could probably get 2 hits in, but I don't want to risk it. or just lose a life like that. So I'm not going to bother with 2 hits. I do need some rings though. Just in case, you can never be so sure. I might just get that. Oh, I might get that actually. Let's see if that makes a difference. Can I get across this fast enough? Probably not, because I'm a bit scared to just do crazy jumps in case I fall, because I know it's an instant death. It's bottomless. Free. Oh, so I can reach him when he's up there. So if I just keep like dragging him around. That's a much simpler way of doing this. By just like forcing him to... Oh. Right, but this is getting tough now because he's taken away most of my floor. Oh, I got him anyway. Easy. Right, and that's that. That's the first 3 levels of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It's bringing back a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia just in those games alone. Oh, go those levels alone even. But yeah, I'll be back next time for this one. I'm not playing it now. I'm not playing it now. Instead, I'm gonna just quit the game. And I don't even want to attempt to play this now because it's the most annoying level ever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe. And you will definitely be seeing more games from the 90s coming soon. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.